7.
It's time to treat yourself, and this is a vacation deal that you should not pass on. This is only $16.99 that lets you in on the beautiful places in the Philippines and in Malaysia. So dual destination for just $16.99. This includes your airfare plus accommodations in both countries. I've been to the Philippines, of course. I grew up there. It's beautiful. I've been to Malaysia as well. So many sights to see, and you will love the food as well. So don't miss out. Information on the screen, only $16.99. That's the number to call. On the Red Carpet begins right now on Kababayan Today.
You're watching On the Red Carpet. Get the latest Hollywood news brought to you by Pacific Rim Photos and Videos. Your eye on the red carpet.
We talked about Hip Hop International before we congratulated the winners. One of those who won a bronze medal in the U.S. division was the Eccentrics. They made it to the international division, although they did not place. One guy from that crew stood out to impress and inspire a lot of people.
Well, first of all, I came from the Philippines. I was in the Philippines for a very, very long time. I went there to study, and I was part of the community there. So like, it's really fun. I really wanted to make it to World so I can see all my friends again. But like 3 years back, like something really bad happened. It involved my leg. I have something called Becker's muscular dystrophy. So. Yeah, I mean, at first it was okay the first year, but then it's already my 3rd year with it, and yeah, as you can tell, it's a little hard.
What do you have to say to anyone else that might be experiencing something similar or anything like that?
I mean, well, one thing I can definitely say is that, first of all, I'd like to say that everyone else, the world of dance, the world of art, it's so different when you talk to people who have passion and people who are inspired. It's so different because of the fact, like, outside of dance, people ask me like, what's wrong with your leg, and I tell them, and they're just like, oh, I feel so sorry for you, I feel so bad. Like, you know, in other places outside of this kind of field, everyone looks at me and they treat me like, oh, he's a cripple, oh, like, you know, like I'm not that useful to society, that kind of a thing. But here it's different. You know, people come up to you, they ask me like right now, only here will you guys, you know, glorify what I'm doing. Only here will you guys be like, I'm like, oh, I'm sick, and people here are like, oh wow, you're such an inspiration. It's the only time, and it's a chance for me to do something positive with something negative. I mean, more power to everybody, and thank you so much for all the support.
Love that. Thank you, David, for talking to Crane for us. Meanwhile, as always, Chris Johnson working hard. Here he is with another On the Red Carpet interview.
Hey, Janelle, we're out here at the ArcLight in Los Angeles, California for the LA premiere of The Grandmaster, a film starring Chinese actress Ziyi Zhang. The epic fight scene in this film lasts only 3 minutes in the movie, but it took weeks to shoot.
This scene is only about 3 minutes entire of the movie, but we took 3 weeks to shoot, and we prepared for 6 months just for the different fight scenes. I love this scene. I call this love at first fight. Yeah, because it is not only about actions and a lot of romance between them.
And your character in the film struggles with kind of getting revenge, and if she should get revenge or not. Can you tell me a little bit about as an actress, kind of playing a character that struggles with that?
It's not easy. Sometimes you just cannot, you know, not every day you think of this character, and then it's become really upset yourself. Thank God I have no script, so I don't need to think too much, because that's the very special way our director do the movie.
Martial arts fight scenes almost look like dancing, and dancing is something that Chris Johnson knows all too well, as he gives us weekly updates from So You Think You Can Dance.
Hey Janelle, we're backstage here at So You Think You Could Dance, and it's just been announced your top 4 finalists of season 10. But before we go, we have to find out how Haley and Paul feel for getting this close to the finale.
I have no regrets, and I'm just so happy to look back on everything and say, like, I don't regret anything, because every week I gave it my all, and I did my best for every single number, and I didn't for once say, you know, like, I give up or something like that. And I'm really happy that that was my journey.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't have any regrets either, and just making it this far has just been such a blessing, because I never expected to even make it through to Vegas.
You want more Pacific Rim? Look them up on social media. Also, our time is always short here on Kababayan Today. We're also on social media, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Information on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Janelle Sawyer, Kababayan in Los Angeles. Magkita-kita po ulit tayo bukas. Bye!